Dana Crypto Show, Bitcoin and common sense.
Because what happens in reality is exactly the opposite.
Okay, dog, start talking.
You can't handle the truth.
You're a Gucci boo-boo.
Yeah, Mr. Crypto.
Good afternoon, America. Welcome to the Dana Crypto Show. It's a show all about Bitcoin, blockchain technology, pop culture, AI, getting your head out of your arse. Things of that nature. Hi, welcome to the Dana Crypto Show. Hopefully you're a new listener. We get some new people coming on board all the time. That's always a very good thing here at the Dana Crypto Show. Long-time FM show, podcast forever and ever and ever. Boston Podcast Network. That's the launching pad, man. That's the Artemis 3. You got to get on that place. Find Mr. Crypto and many other things. And then also Apple and Spotify. You don't really even give a flying flip because we're going to talk about Bitcoin. But before we start this week's show, and I've got a lot of things to cover, but I'm going to try to keep it to like minimum, like 3. I think 3 is what I can handle. I think I'm a 3-topic human. Any more and my head would explode. But let me just have a little fireside chat here. Let me just have a little time with my peeps. Because, you know, a lot of you guys have been listening to me for, I don't know, it was a long time, man. It's like 2019, 2020, 2021. We were going. And Bitcoin was going up. And it was going up. And you never lost faith in the message. Buy it. Hold it. You'll be glad you did. Buy it. Hold it. You'll be glad you did. Buy it. Hold it. You'll be glad you did. Get it? That's all you got to do. And then you relax. You just listen to news. And we get some fun stuff we're going to talk about soon. Right now, I just got to tell you, I got to bring you guys back down to earth. Don't panic. You know how many crashes I've lived through? You know how many times this has been the way? It's lost its value. And people say no, and then they panic sell. And then it's like that boulder that just keeps on going down, and it just keeps on collecting like a snowball effect. And by the time it gets to the bottom, it's all these people are together. But then again, it just always comes back. So just buy it, hold it. Dollar cost average, buy a little bit every day, doesn't matter the price. Buy it, hold it, because I want to talk about other things. The show's way more about what you're listening to right now, the Dana Crypto Show. Crypto's my last name, man. I got to talk about it, but there's other things. And there's many, many other things. You need to get your money right.
What goes up must come down.
Listen, man, there's money out there for you that you may not know you have. There's money out there that you may not know you have. I'm sitting there watching the local yokel TV thing. I don't do it a lot, but I was bored, and I click it on, and I see this website. It says, you may have missing money with this. We're holding $7 billion and blah, 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 right? I'm like, oh my gosh, really? Like everybody else, I watch the screen with another screen in my hand. I hate this life. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to missingmoney.com. This is a national database. So I went on and, searching some, my own name, and a couple of little things came up. I mean, nothing to write home about. Maybe even barely worth making a claim for. However, so I have people I know and friends, and I'm like, wow, I wonder if I put in, this person's name or that person's name. And it started going. I go, oh my God, they got stuff. I'll let them know. And then the next person, and then the next person. And then it just kept, I did like 10 or 12 people that I know. And I'm like, I think 8 of them had something there of something substantial. Now, one guy got back to me and said, oh, thanks, but, it was $4. It's probably interest from somewhere ago. In my case, it was a little dividend from something that I had 26 years ago. And somehow they lost contact with Mr. Crypto or what have you. what have you. They would just hold the state treasurer holding it. So you fill out the form. You'll go there. That's missingmoney.com. I think you're going to be surprised because you don't want these guys holding your cash. If you got like an insurance policy, what if it was like 10 grand? What if you had some like uncle from like, the 50s or 60s and nobody ever claimed this thing? So go check that out and then take that money and do something like this. There's a company. I don't even know where to go. Every week I get stories. I have to sort through, so to speak, the stories that are happening.
No!
Yes, and of course.
And as long as our people think the way they think, we will never be able to do what we as a people should do to correct our condition.
Over here.
There's something out right now, and I think people are just running out of ideas. I guess always impressed with the ingenuity of marketing. How people market themselves and how do you get people to use your products? It's a $1 billion industry just getting people to figure out how to do that. And you're on the same internet I am, man. You see the ads, they pop up, and then the AI, it figures it out. And I hate that, by the way. And here's why. I mean, I appreciate you trying to, ram down my throat things, but if I Google one thing, then it just changes the whole algorithm. So if I do that, it changes the whole algorithm. So if I'm looking for a tent, then the next thing you know, I'm getting all these tent things. This is not news, Mr. Crypto. We know this. So what's the big deal? I go, but now it's insane because now it's like everything that you do. And now if you want, but you got to outsmart it. So if you want to do something that you don't want to see, just do something else. Do, pancake mix. It doesn't matter. So anyway, I'm out there and I see this story and this is not firsthand news, but it's news. Maybe it's firsthand news to you because you listen to the Day in a Crypto show. You know all about this stuff. Anyway, back to the story. So there's this company out there. They're called GudTrip, Gudtrip, GudTrip. And they are got a very unique way. Very, very unique way of gathering customers. So GudTrip says it rewards its users. Now, let me just back up a little bit, Mr. Crypto. You're going too fast, Crypto. Slow it down. So it's basically a weed vape pen that's AI powered. And the more you use it, because it's tied to AI, the more you use it, you get rewards. So if you puff on it 3 times and it rewards you in what? What do you think? Bitcoin. You're getting Bitcoin. Oh, God. I mean, this is genius. I see other people doing this, and not just with Bitcoin, with everything, with all other kinds of things as well.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Here we go. So it says it will reward its users with Bitcoin, GudTrip points, and Vape, V-A-P-E tokens when they smoke using the device. As for the AI integration, GudTrip says that the users wishing to invest their crypto rewards can use it in its quote-unquote open source AI agent tools to explore supported blockchain-based strategies. I love people like this. Now, you may or may not agree with AI. I have said it before, and it might become my new saying. I'm glad I'll be dead when the robots take over. There's a reason for that, and they are taking over, and you don't have any idea. I don't want to divulge too much, but I was a test pilot. I think when I was sleeping, they might have stuck something in my head. I don't know. But I was testing different AI models like a year ago. I stopped. I couldn't take it. I go, you can't give Mr. Crypto that kind of access. No, that's not good. It's the same reason why I don't have a gun. I fired a gun one time in my life, once, never again. I love guns. I love my Second Amendment. My son's into guns. I've got friends at guns. They can shoot in my yard. I'm in Vermont, Constitution Carry State. You want to come up? Go for it, man. If you hunt, I hope you eat. It's a good balance there. I got a couple of stories with that, but I'm not a gun guy. Nothing wrong with gun guys. I got many friends that are gun guys. I'm just not one. For the same reason. I fired one once. That's way too much power for me. Person like me, Are you kidding me with that much firepower? And I don't mean that in a bad way. I would never do anything to harm any other human being. If you know me as a human being doing the alpaca thing up in Vermont, come on. I mean, seriously. But it's just not my thing. I don't. It's take it or leave it. But when it comes down to it, if I had a gun here, somebody going to come in and threaten me or do something, then that's when shit happens. I don't want to be part of that. If somebody pulls a gun on me.
All right, Keith, stick him up. No, you.
Take what you want, man. Have it all. I'll do everything. What do you want, man? I'm not doing that. If you know what I mean. Anyway, getting back to this Gut Trip story. Gut Trip says the users wishing to invest their crypto rewards can use it in the open source AI agent tools. That's cool, man. I love that. Another ex-user said, I've never seen a group of more ridiculous buzzwords surrounding a drug advice. Please, dear God, fuck off with your crypto energetic AI bullshit scam. Thanks. Respect to that guy. Hey, but you don't want to get sucked into that vortex. So I guess the point with the weed vape pen, man, that gives you Bitcoin, the whole point of it is it's not about that. See, I don't agree with that last person. I don't agree with it. And here's why.
For duty and humanity.
It's innovative. You could tie this to schoolwork, community service. Give our kids something like that. I got ideas, man. I got all kinds of ideas. I'd run for Congress. I'd run for Senate. Here in Vermont, anybody can get elected. I'm not even kidding. However, waste of time. You're going to get sucked into the vortex. You're not going to have any impact. You're not going to say, okay, you can't just stand up without all the other senators or whoever and say, all right, for every kid that completes high school, we're going to give them $500 or $1,000 or $5,000 towards their education. But they have to commit. They have to, do community service. They have to do community service or something like that. Or if you get X amount of grades based on your ability to learn, it's a scale. We're not all the same. If you recognize that, then maybe, perhaps, there's an incentive. We all need incentives. You get your ass out of bed and go to work. You know why? You get a paycheck. That paycheck puts a roof over your head and it puts food on your table. We hope with the price of groceries, and it's hard. And you need to look at every different way. And so this type of idea, even though it's initially tied to a weed pen for puffs, wait, I smell a lawsuit coming on. The kid gets friggin' puff lung. What's that stuff they get? Pop lung. No, popcorn lung. I knew it was something with a pop. Your fucking lung pops. Then what's going to happen?
Then you die.
Those lawsuits. Do you sign a waiver? See, there's so many questions. So take the good out of everything and every situation. You could say that about any person or anything. Take the good. You're hearing on the show, on the Dana Crypto Show. First FM radio show forever, 104.9 FM. That station's gone like the wind. Gone. Little independent radio stations. Well, I wasn't going to say anything. I've got a little... No, I'm not... No, I'm not ready.
No!
Let me do it.
No!
You got to talk about it.
No!
All right, I'm not going to say... Well, I'll just say this. Independent radio and the airwaves are being taken over by people that have a certain... Fuck it, I'll just say it. The Christian right is destroying radio. They're destroying it. They're buying up everything. I don't know if you realize this. 104.9 Christian radio. WAAF in Boston, Massachusetts. Actually, Worcester, Massachusetts. Were bought up, and now it's all Christian rock, and they're trying to spread a message, and it's disgusting. And radio should be free. It should be public. They have a right. I get that. But when you're buying everything up and you're putting your own thing on it, but I will say with the classic rock, man, that lives forever. You see these groups selling their catalogs for millions of dollars. Why? There's only so many ways to arrange the notes. Did you ever understand that? There's only so many ways you get a rhythm. It can be the reggae rhythm. It can be blues. I mean, it can be rock. But I mean, it can be all these different things. And maybe we could tie crypto to something like that. I don't know. Getting off on a little tangent there, Mr. Crypto. What was going on? Bring it back home.
That Sonata ain't got no driver.
The future with AI is scary. You don't even know. Maybe you do. This is not something to screw with. The world is going to change. It is changing. I'm telling you, I tested some of these models, and I'm just a peasant. I'm a pimple in the path of progress. I'm nothing. I'm a grain of sand. I'm in the AI world, development and all that. I'm just a guy testing it. And they're training it, and it's learning. And then it hasn't got there yet. But you know what's going to happen? It's going to teach itself. This stuff is going to teach itself. It's going to teach itself to become better, faster, stronger. And I was in a little tavern here in Vermont that happens to be right next door to where I live by coincidence. And I'm talking to this older gentleman, a lieutenant colonel in the Army. Very noble, humble guy. I mean, I can't say enough about this gentleman. Respect him across the board. He had a little different perspective because I don't believe in the AI thing. We were talking because I don't believe it. He goes, I don't believe it. I go, dude, the robots are going to take over. I go, you and I are going to be dead. Robots are going to take over. Seems like I talk a lot about that. Yeah. He goes, no. He goes, I go, well, think of it this way. And this was on the spot. This is Mr. Crypto on the spot. I was like, think of it this way. He goes, they don't think for themselves. It's just taking all the other information. So I go, can you imagine scanning every thought, every printed word, every piece of information that has ever been written or is documented digitally somewhere, and taking that and scanning it in a few milliseconds and extracting that information and putting it in its best position? That, and then building on that, and then building on that, and then building on that. And as you go, this is dangerous. This can be dangerous. And I'm going to say with the minds of men in charge, power, the billionaire class, and I'm not against, actually I am against being a billionaire. We're going to talk about that. You couldn't spend that amount of money. The interest, you can't even spend the interest you're making on that. In a capitalist idea, I guess, okay, but you gotta do the Warren Buffett thing. Give it back, Jack. Give it back. It's coming, and it's coming fast, man. It's coming faster than you think. And so here at the Dana Crypto Show, we're trying to keep it real out in the field. We keep it real out in the field. And I'm glad you listened this week. Glad you listened to me rant. Bitcoin, buy it, hold it. You'll be glad you did. Pop culture, things happening, NBA Finals. Exciting times for people who haven't had championships in like 35 freaking years. So I'm happy for you, New York. I'm happy, baby. Really, I am. Because I have no allegiance to the other teams. Actually, I have no allegiance to NBA. Or the NFL. And I think it's fucking sickening the amount of money that they charge. It's sickening, the amount of money they charge. And now it's just like everything else. We're whoring ourselves out. There's no more dad taking his wife and kids to the ball game. Unless you're like a corporate VP and you can afford like a $3,000 night on the town.
You better shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
At Game 3 of the NBA Finals, the most expensive ticket in the house that you could have purchased, you're not even going to believe this, but you can Google that, $186,000. Imagine that, one game. Who's buying that ticket? But you see them all down there, dude. Anybody who's anybody. It's a fashion statement, man. You want to be there with Spike Lee. You want to hang out with the people that are people. Why? What does it solve anyway? That's going to do it for me this week on the Dana Crypto Show. But always remember, here at the Dana Crypto Show, we believe in a few basic principle. We believe in a level playing field. We believe that everyone should have equal access and opportunity to all things that make us healthier and wealthier as a nation. We believe that talent is distributed equally, but opportunity, well, it's not. AI's coming, man. The robots are taking over, and you're listening to the Dana Crypto Show.
Yeah, Mr. Crypto.
Man, hang out. Check me out on all the social media platforms. Follow me. And always remember, mutants, freaks, cryptophiles. I am your king.